Hello, my wonderful students. Welcome back to English Mastery Hub, the place where your English becomes strong, step by step. I'm Liam Carter, and I'm so happy you are here today. Let me ask you a simple question. Have you ever thought, why can't I speak English well, even after so much studying? Maybe you learn grammar, read many words, and watch English videos, but when you try to speak, your mind stops. You forget words. You feel shy or scared. If this happens to you, don't worry. You are not alone. Many learners feel the same. Today, I will tell you something very important. A truth that most teachers don't say. This truth can change how you learn English. It can help you feel free and speak better. So, I ask you to listen carefully and stay with me, because this lesson may be the most helpful and powerful message you hear in your English journey. Let's begin together. When I first started learning English, I believed my teacher would make me fluent. I thought that if I sat in class, listened to the lessons, and did my homework, I would become fluent. I waited. I hoped. But after many months, nothing changed. I still could not speak well. I still felt nervous. I still made many mistakes. I started to feel sad and confused. Then one day, I understood something important. My teacher can help me, but my teacher cannot make me fluent. Only I can do that. Only I can change my English. My teacher gives me lessons, shows me the way, and supports me. But if I do not practice on my own, nothing will happen. In real life, English is different. People speak fast. They use real words, not textbook words. They have different accents. They do not speak slowly like in class. This is why many students feel shocked when they hear real English. They say, "I don't understand," or "This is too fast for me." If you want to speak good English, you need to listen to real English every day. Not just once a week. Not just in class. You must hear English again and again. Your brain needs to hear the music of English. It needs to feel the sounds. It needs to learn how people really speak. So what can you do? You can watch movies in English. Choose simple ones at first. Use subtitles in English. Listen carefully. Try to understand the meaning. Pause and repeat the words. Say them aloud. Try to copy how the actors speak. You can also listen to podcasts in English. There are many podcasts for English learners. You can listen while walking, cooking, or resting. Even 10 minutes a day helps. Listen to the same episode more than once. The first time, maybe you understand only 20%. The second time, maybe 40%. Each time you learn more. Also, listen to real conversations. Watch videos of people speaking English naturally. You will hear new words. You will hear short sentences. You will hear the way people ask questions, answer, and react. This is not in the textbook, but this is how real people speak. When you do this every day, something amazing happens. Your brain starts to learn. Without stress. Without pain. You just begin to understand more. You feel more comfortable. One day, you will open your mouth and the words will come. So remember this. Your teacher is important, but you are the driver of your English. If you want to be fluent, you must take action every day. Small steps. Simple practice. Real English. Your brain is smart. It learns by hearing and copying. Just like babies learn to talk. They listen. They repeat. They make mistakes. And slowly, they speak. You can do the same. Fluency is not magic. It is not fast, but it is possible. You just have to begin and keep going. Every day, step by step. You are stronger than you think. I remember a time when grammar stopped my progress. I wanted to speak English well, but I was always worried about grammar. I thought every sentence had to be perfect. I checked every word in my head. I tried to use the right tenses and the right word order. This made me slow. I could not speak quickly. I felt nervous and afraid to make mistakes. Sometimes I did not say anything at all because I was afraid. I wanted to be perfect. But this made learning hard. I lost my confidence. I felt stuck. I thought, maybe I am not good at English. I almost gave up. Then I learned something very important. Even native speakers make grammar mistakes. When people talk fast, they do not think about grammar rules. They speak from their heart. They say what they want. They make small mistakes. This is normal, so I changed my way of learning. I stopped trying to remember all the long grammar rules. I stopped worrying about perfect sentences. Instead, I started to listen to real people talking. I watched movies, TV shows, and videos where people spoke naturally. I heard short and simple sentences. I listened to stories people told. I paid attention to the common phrases they used every day. I also started to practice speaking with short patterns. For example, I want, I like, can you? These small patterns helped me speak fast. I did not have to think about grammar rules. I just used the phrases I heard many times. At first, it felt strange. I was used to thinking about grammar all the time. But after some time, speaking became easier. I felt more natural. My English started to sound like real English. I could talk with friends. I could ask questions. I could tell stories. I still learn grammar, but in a new way. I learn grammar from real conversations, not from books. When I hear a sentence many times, I learn how grammar works there. I do not need to study rules. I learn from practice. This is a better way to learn English. It is fun and useful. It helps you speak fast and clear. It helps you feel confident. So, forget grammar sometimes. Do not try to be perfect all the time. Speak first. Make mistakes. Learn from them. Then you will improve step by step. Remember, grammar is important, but it should not stop you from speaking. Use grammar as a tool, not a cage. Be free to speak and enjoy learning English. You can do it. Have you ever learned a new word and forgot it the next day? Yes, me too. Many times. It is a very common problem for English learners. We study hard, but after some time, the words disappear from our memory. This can make learning English feel hard and frustrating. You might think, why do I forget? I tried so hard. But the truth is, our brain needs more than just seeing or hearing a word once. We need to store the information the right way. When I started learning English, I learned many new words every day. I used flashcards and wrote lists. I tried to remember everything. But after a few days, many words were lost. I could not use them in sentences. I forgot the meaning and how to say them. It was sad, because I wanted to speak better. I wanted to grow my English vocabulary. Then I discovered something very important. If you don't use a new word, your brain forgets it. It is like water in a cup. If you don't keep adding water, the cup becomes empty. If you don't use a word, your brain loses it. So, learning new words is not enough. You have to use them every day. Now, every time I learn a new word, I do 3 simple things to remember it better. These steps help my brain keep the word for a long time. They help me speak better and feel more confident. First, I speak the new word out loud. When I say a word, my mouth, ears, and brain all work together. This helps me remember the sound and how to say it. For example, if I learn the word beautiful, I say it many times. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I try to say it clearly. I also say the word in a sentence. The sky is beautiful today. Speaking out loud makes the word real. It helps me remember. Second, I write the new word in my journal. Writing helps my brain see the word again. I write the word and the meaning in my own language. I also write a simple sentence with the word. For example, beautiful, nice to look at. The sky is beautiful. Writing the word and sentence helps me remember spelling and meaning. I keep my journal and look at it every day. This is like a treasure box of new words. Third, I use the new word in my daily routine. This is the most important step. When I use a new word in my real life, my brain stores it deeply. I try to speak English with friends or family. I write messages or simple notes using new words. If I cannot speak English with others, I talk to myself. I describe things around me with new words. For example, if I learn the word happy, I say, I am happy today. This way, the new words become part of my life. These 3 simple habits help me a lot. They make learning fun and easy. I don't feel stressed or tired. I just use new words every day. Step by step, my vocabulary grows. My English becomes stronger. I can speak with more confidence. It is important to remember, learning English is a journey. It takes time and practice. Don't worry if you forget some words. That is normal. Just use these habits, and you will remember more words every day. Another tip is to learn words in groups. For example, learn words about food, colors, or places. When you learn words that are connected, it is easier to remember them. You can make simple sentences with those words. For example, if you learn apple, banana, and orange, you can say, I like apple, I eat banana, or orange is sweet. Group learning helps your brain organize information better. Also, try to use new words in different ways. Use them in questions, answers, and descriptions. For example, if you learn the word go, you can say, I go to school. Do you go to the market? Or, he goes fast. Using words in many ways helps your brain understand them deeply. Sometimes you can make games with new words. Write words on cards. Mix them. Take one card and make a sentence. Or ask a friend to play with you. Playing with words makes learning fun and helps you remember. Another way to store information is by connecting new words to your feelings or memories. If a word reminds you of a happy moment or a place you like, it becomes easier to remember. For example, if you learn the word beach and remember a fun trip to the sea, your brain keeps the word well. You can also use pictures or drawings. Draw simple pictures to show the meaning of new words. When you see the picture, you remember the word. This helps many learners, especially beginners. Using all your senses helps to store information better. Speak, write, listen, see, and feel the words. The more you use your senses, the stronger the memory. It is also helpful to review words regularly. Look at your journal or flashcards once a week. Say the words aloud again. Write new sentences. This review helps your brain keep the words fresh. If you forget a word, don't worry. Just find it again and practice. Your brain needs time. It learns slowly but surely. Keep trying and don't give up. Remember, the goal is not to memorize many words quickly. The goal is to keep words in your memory for a long time. To do this, use words in your real life. Practice every day. Learning English is like planting a tree. At first, the tree is small. You water it with practice. You give it sunlight by listening and speaking. Slowly, the tree grows strong. One day, it gives you shade and fruits. Your English will grow too. So, start today. When you learn a new word, say it out loud. Write it in your journal. Use it in your daily life. Do this every day, and you will see great progress. You will remember more words. You will speak better English. You will feel proud of yourself. Your brain is ready to learn. It wants to help you. Give it time and practice. Be patient and kind to yourself. You can do this. Keep learning and growing. Every new word is a step closer to fluency. Keep going! At first, I read a lot of books. I thought reading was the best way to learn English. I read stories, textbooks, and many new words. I tried to understand every sentence. I learned new grammar rules from the books. I felt proud when I finished a book. But when I watched a movie in English, I understood almost nothing. The voices were fast. The words were different. I felt lost. I did not know what people were saying. I felt confused and sad. I asked myself, why is reading easier than listening? Why do I understand words in books, but not in movies? Then I found the answer. It is because I trained my eyes, not my ears. When you read, your eyes see the words. You learn how words look. But when you listen, your ears hear the sounds. Listening is different from reading. Listening is harder for many learners because we need to understand the sounds, the rhythm, and the speed of real speech. Listening is the real key to fluency. Think about babies. Babies do not read books. They do not learn grammar rules. They listen for many months before they speak their first word. They listen to sounds, voices, and songs from the people around them. They hear the same words many times. Their ears get used to the sounds of their language. Only then do they start to speak. Babies teach us an important lesson. Listening is the first step to learning a language. So I decided to change my learning. I started to listen every day, not only in class or for a short time. I listened while walking outside. I listened while cooking food. I even listened while resting and relaxing. I played English songs and podcasts. I watched videos with English sounds. I did not worry about understanding everything. I just listened and enjoyed. At first, it was not easy. Sometimes I heard words, but did not know the meaning. Sometimes the voices were too fast. Sometimes I felt confused. But I kept going. I knew that listening practice helps my brain get used to English sounds. After some time, something amazing happened. My understanding got better. I started to hear many words and phrases. I understood simple sentences in movies and shows. I did not feel lost anymore. I felt happy and confident. Not only my understanding improved, but also my pronunciation. When you listen a lot, your mouth learns how to make English sounds. You hear the rhythm and stress of words. You copy the way native speakers talk. This helps your speaking sound more natural. My speaking got better naturally. I did not force myself to speak. I just listened and copied. When I tried to speak, the words came easier. I felt less nervous. I could talk with friends and teachers. Listening is the foundation of English fluency. When you train your ears, you build a strong base for speaking, reading, and writing. Listening and speaking work together. If you listen well, you speak well. Here are some tips to practice listening every day. First, choose easy materials at the start. Find videos, podcasts, or songs for beginners. You can find many free resources online. Listen to short clips at first. Listen many times to the same audio. Each time you understand more. Second, listen while doing daily activities. You don't need to sit and focus all the time. Play English audio while cooking, walking, or cleaning. Your brain learns even when you do other things. This is a good way to add English to your daily life. Third, use subtitles in your language at the beginning. Watch videos with subtitles to help you understand the story. Later, use English subtitles. Finally, try to watch without subtitles. This step-by-step method helps your ears adjust slowly. Fourth, repeat what you hear. Pause the audio and say the words aloud. Copy the speaker's pronunciation and intonation. This will improve your speaking skills, too. Fifth, be patient. Listening skills take time. Your brain is learning a new skill. At first, you may not understand much. This is normal. Keep practicing every day. Many learners focus too much on reading and writing, but forget about listening. This is a big mistake. Reading and writing are important, but listening is more important for real communication. When you listen well, you understand people in real life. You can join conversations and feel confident. Try to listen to different accents too. English is spoken in many countries. People have different accents and ways of speaking. Listening to different accents will prepare you for real life. You will not be shocked when you hear someone with a different accent. Another good practice is listening to stories. Stories are fun and easy to follow. They help you learn new words and phrases. They also help you understand culture and life in English-speaking countries. Listening to songs is also helpful. Songs are easy to remember. You can learn new words and pronunciation. Singing along helps your mouth practice English sounds. If you feel tired or bored, take a short break. Don't force yourself. Learning should be fun. When you feel ready, start listening again. Listening is not only about hearing words. It is about understanding meaning, feelings, and ideas. Sometimes people talk fast or use slang words. Don't worry if you don't understand everything. Try to catch the main idea. This is good listening practice. Use technology to help you. Many apps and websites have listening practice for beginners. Use them to listen and learn at your own speed. Remember, every minute you listen to English helps your brain learn. It builds your confidence. It prepares you to speak and understand real English. Listening is the bridge between learning and speaking. If you want to speak English well, start by training your ears. Listen every day. Be patient and enjoy the process. Your English will improve step by step. Your mind will open to new sounds and words. You will feel happy and proud. Keep listening. Keep learning. You can do it. In school, repetition meant writing something 100 times. We had to copy the same word or sentence again and again. Sometimes it was boring. Sometimes it felt like a punishment. I did not enjoy it. I thought repetition was slow and not useful. I wanted to speak English fast, but school repetition did not help me much. Later, I learned that real fluency comes from smart repetition. Repetition is important, but it must be done in a smart way. It should help the brain remember information without getting tired or bored. This kind of repetition is different from what I did in school. One method I found very helpful is called spaced repetition. Spaced repetition means reviewing information at different times. Today, tomorrow, then next week, and after that. This method helps the brain keep the information for a long time. If you study a word or sentence once and never see it again, you will forget it. But if you see it again after some time, your brain remembers better. For example, if I learn a new word today, I review it again tomorrow. Then I review it again after 3 days. Then after a week. Each time I review, I remember the word more clearly. My brain feels happy because it learns slowly and well. This is smart repetition. I also used another way to repeat. I listened to the same story again and again. At first, I heard only a little. I did not understand everything, but I listened again. I heard more words. I understood the meaning better. The third time, I knew many new words and sentences. Each time, the story became clearer and easier to understand. Listening to the same story many times helped me a lot. It was fun and easy. I did not feel bored. Instead, I felt excited to hear the story again. It was like meeting a friend many times and learning new things each time. Repetition became my secret tool for learning English. It helped me build confidence and improve my skills step by step. I started to speak better. I remembered more words and sentences. My English became stronger every day. You can use repetition too, but do not repeat like in school. Use smart repetition. Review new words and sentences after some time. Listen to your favorite stories many times. Repeat what you hear out loud. This way, your brain learns naturally. Try to use different ways to repeat. You can read a short text today and listen to the same text tomorrow. You can write new words and say them aloud. You can practice speaking with the same phrases many times. Also, give yourself time to rest. Repetition works best when your brain is relaxed. Do not force yourself to study too long. Take short breaks. Then come back and repeat again. Repetition helps your brain store English in long-term memory. It helps you speak without thinking too much. It makes learning fun and easy. Remember, learning English is not about speed. It is about steady progress. Repetition is the key to steady progress. Keep repeating, keep practicing. You will see great results. Your English will grow day by day. You can do this. Repetition is your friend. Use it well and enjoy your English journey. I used to think, I need someone to talk to, but I have no one. I wanted to practice speaking English, but I did not have a friend or teacher to speak with every day. This made me sad and stuck. I thought I could not improve my speaking without a partner. I waited for someone to practice with me, but sometimes no one was there. Then I discovered something amazing. You can practice speaking alone. Yes, you do not always need a partner to speak English. You can practice by yourself every day and improve a lot. This idea changed everything for me. I started using a method called shadowing. Shadowing means you listen to a sentence, and then you repeat it immediately. For example, I listen to a short sentence in a podcast or video, and right after I hear it, I say the same sentence out loud. I try to copy the sounds, the rhythm, and the pronunciation. It feels like I am a shadow following the speaker's voice. This helps me speak faster and sound more natural. At first, shadowing was hard. Sometimes I missed words or spoke too slowly, but I kept trying. I practiced every day for a few minutes. Slowly, I became better. My pronunciation improved. My confidence grew. I also talked to myself during cooking. While I cooked, I described what I was doing. For example, now I am cutting vegetables. I put the pot on the stove. The water is boiling. Talking to myself helped me use English in a simple way. It made my speaking practice easy and fun. I did not feel shy because I was alone. I also described the things around me out loud. When I walked outside, I said the names of things I saw. This is a tree. The sky is blue. The birds are singing. This simple talkin' helped my brain remember new words and practice speaking. I even told stories by myself. At first, I spoke for only 1 minute. I told a simple story about my day or something I liked. Each day, I tried to speak a little longer. I told stories about my family, my favorite food, or my hobby. Talking alone helped me organize my thoughts in English. It made me feel ready to speak with others. These small actions made a big difference in my English speaking. I became more confident. I could speak more clearly. I did not feel afraid to make mistakes. I knew that practicing alone was a powerful way to improve. You can do the same. You do not need to wait for a partner. Start with shadowing. Find short sentences or simple videos. Listen and repeat. Try to copy the sounds. Talk to yourself during daily activities. Describe what you do. This makes speaking practice natural and easy. Tell simple stories about your life. Speak for 1 minute. Then 2 minutes. Keep growing your time. This helps your brain think in English. Also, record your voice if you can. Listen to your speaking. Notice your mistakes. Try to improve step by step. Do not be afraid of mistakes. They help you learn. Practice every day. Even 5 minutes is good. Consistent practice helps your speaking grow faster than long, rare sessions. Remember, speaking alone is not strange. Many people practice this way. It is a smart and effective method. You can speak English better by practicing alone. Your voice will get stronger. Your confidence will grow. You will be ready to speak with others anytime. Keep practicing. Keep talking. You are doing great. In school, mistakes meant failure. If I made a mistake, I felt bad. Sometimes teachers said, "No, this is wrong." I was afraid to make mistakes. I wanted to be perfect. This made me nervous and shy. I did not want to speak English because I thought mistakes were bad. But in real life, mistakes are your best teachers. I learned that mistakes help you improve. When you make a mistake, you learn what is wrong. You find a better way to say something. Mistakes show you where you need to practice more. I started to change my mind about mistakes. I told myself, it is okay to make mistakes. I am learning. Mistakes are part of learning. One day, I started recording myself speaking English. I used my phone or computer to record short talks. I listened to the recording carefully. I heard my mistakes. Sometimes I forgot words. Sometimes I said words wrong. Sometimes my sentences were not clear. At first, it was hard to listen to my mistakes. I felt shy and a little sad. But then I thought, this is good. I can learn from my mistakes. I wrote down my errors. I practiced saying the correct sentence again and again. Each time I listened, I learned something new. Listening to my mistakes helped me improve faster. I saw where I needed more practice. I worked on my pronunciation. I fixed my grammar mistakes little by little. I felt proud when I heard myself get better. Fluency is not about being perfect. Nobody speaks perfectly, not even native speakers. Everyone makes mistakes. The key is to keep improving, a little more every day. When you speak, do not worry about mistakes. Speak freely. Make mistakes. Learn from them. This is the fastest way to grow. If you feel shy to speak because of mistakes, remember this. Mistakes are normal. They are your friends. They help you learn faster. Try to record yourself too. Listen and learn. You can see your progress. This will make you more confident. Also, when others correct your mistakes, be happy. Thank them. Corrections help you get better. Don't feel bad. Practice speaking every day. Every time you speak, you improve. Every mistake you make is a step forward. Learning English is a journey. Mistakes are part of the journey. Enjoy the process. Be kind to yourself. You will get better every day. Keep going. You can do this. Did you know your brain loves being lazy? It is true. Your brain wants to use the easiest way to do things. If you always use your native language, your brain will choose the easy way and never try hard to use English. This is why many learners find it hard to speak English. Their brain does not work enough in English. It stays lazy. I did not want my brain to be lazy. I wanted it to work hard and learn English fast. So I gave my brain no choice. I made small changes in my daily life that forced my brain to use English. These changes created an English world around me. My brain had to learn and think in English. The first thing I did was set my phone to English. Before, my phone was in my native language. Every time I used it, I read and saw words in my language. This was easy for my brain. But when I changed the phone language to English, I had to learn new words. I had to read and understand English every day. It was a little hard at first, but after some time, my brain got used to it. I learned many new words just by using my phone. Next, I labeled things in my room. I wrote small notes with English words and stuck them on objects. For example, on the door, I put a note that said door. On the table, I put table. On the mirror, I wrote mirror. Every time I saw these objects, I read the English word. This helped me remember the words and connect them to real things. I also wrote my to-do lists in English. Instead of writing my tasks in my native language, I wrote them in English. For example, buy food, clean room, call friend. Writing in English made my brain think in English. It helped me practice simple sentences every day. These small changes created a powerful English environment for me. I was surrounded by English words and sentences all the time. My brain started to work in English naturally. It got stronger and smarter. I began to think in English, not just translate from my native language. When your brain works in English, you improve faster. Your speaking, listening, and reading get better. You feel more confident. You do not feel lost when someone talks to you in English. You can do the same. Make small changes in your daily life. Change your phone language to English. Label things in your home. Write your lists and notes in English. Listen to English music and podcasts every day. Watch videos in English. Make your world an English world. These changes help your brain learn faster and better. Your brain will stop being lazy and start working hard. My amazing students, today we discovered the real secrets of speaking English fluently. Teachers guide you, but you build fluency. Listen more than you read. Use repetition wisely. Speak daily, even without a partner. Celebrate mistakes. They help you grow. Build an English environment in your life. If you follow these steps, your English will improve faster than you ever imagined. Don't wait for the perfect day. Start today. And before you go, make sure to comment below. Which secret surprised you the most? Join our Telegram group to find partners and practice together. Link is in the description. Like, subscribe, and click the notification bell so you never miss a lesson. Remember, fluency isn't magic. It's a journey. You're on the right path. Be proud of yourself and keep moving forward.